having some champagne with breakfast just because. Hello. Hello. Good morning, Haley. How you doing, beautiful? That's my girl. Thank you for the likes, guys. I might go get an acai bowl or a smoothie and then go to Target to pick up some gifts for my mom. I feel so spent. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that because I need some energy. I'm doing great, writing my notes on my iPad. How are you? I'm doing great. I just got done with a yoga class. It was hard as hell. I don't know what type of yoga class that was. Let me look at their website because I could have sworn we was doing restorative yoga. Okay. What kind of gifts does your mom like? My mom is an Aries with a Gemini moon. So she likes cozy things. She wants like a heated blanket. She likes like the active wear, things that are comfortable. That's more so her vibe. Hi, Billy. So yeah, I don't even know, what room am I next to? Am I next to a bathroom? I'm in the co-working space at my gym, so if y'all hear noises, bunch of noises, that's because they have a daycare, they have a sauna, they have all this stuff that makes noise. Thank you. That is post-torture by my yoga instructor. That's that post-torture glow. But how are we feeling today? Do we intend on being present today? Do we intend on putting ourselves in the position? Samantha, hi, honey. It's not that loud, so no worries about the noise. Okay, cool. I just want to give a little disclaimer in case y'all wasn't wondering. I do intend on being present today. Hi, Jada. Hi, Archangel. Hi, Lexi. I want us to really, really be present today. Don't worry about what used to happen or has happened in the past. Don't worry about what will potentially happen or could happen in the future. Be right here. Be right here, right now. And there's nothing wrong in the present. That is just like the most beautiful concept that I've learned from the power of now. It has really taken my life on a journey that I did not expect it to be taken on in this moment. I can be honest with you guys. My life is predictable and also very unpredictable. It's predictable and unpredictable because I expect the unexpected. I expect blessings and lessons to come at every second. I went out last night with my best friend and I had the best time. Ooh, yes, ma'am, Samantha. What did you guys do? Only now matters. Exactly. Exactly. Maybe I can eat a chocolate. I got these from work. They were a gift. Oh, you guys had a friendiversary. I love that. I love when friends celebrate their friendship. Everything was going my way this past week. Ooh, what's your favorite thing that went your way? I expect miracles every day, all day, period. And do, because that's my life. I was in a space surrounded by people from my hometown. I showed up as my new self-concept. And I was seen in that light. Oh, that's big boss status, Billy. That's big boss status. I almost said Lily. Billy. To face people who've known you your whole entire life, like to face people that know the past version of you and show up as the new version of you is some boss shit. It felt amazing. Wow. Chocolate after yoga, so decadent. I love it. Yeah, and it's also super fancy chocolate. It's the Ferrero Rocher. Does anyone know that brand? Ferrero Rocher. Yeah. It has hazelnut, wafer. It's really good. It's so good. Yes, Megan, it's so good. The redness from my eczema disappeared in like 3 days. What you been doing, Samantha? What have you been doing? Excuse me? That is a very fast time. Okay. She affirmed even when she was flaring up. You ate that. You really did. And that's how the fuck you manifest. You don't give a fuck about the 3D. You don't give a fuck about the 3D. You don't. Because we know what the end result is going to be. It doesn't matter how painful or uncomfortable our 3D experience is in this very moment. We know for a fact this is temporary because I am powerful enough to change my circumstances. And if they are changed in my 4D, in my mind, that's all that matters. That is the true reality. And that's what the hell you did. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where are they? Yeah. 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 I cut my hair off 2 times before that. Okay, we got hair growing. We got skin. It's the appearance changes for me. Me and my BFF had a reservation at 9:30, but we got to dine in. 2 hours early, we affirmed it together. Okay, Samantha. She's a manifesting master. You're loving the applause? I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause, live for the applause, applause. I had to get my little Gaga rocks off today. You guys remember, I don't know if you remember, but like not too long ago, I think in the live before this or the one before that, I was talking about how we should be honoring the seasons of our bodies, honoring the seasons of our minds and our spirits. And I feel like this is my season to really dive deep into my perspective of wellness, rest, and relaxation. What does that look like for me? What does that mean? Because I've been working nonstop since the beginning of this year. I took like 2 to 3 trips or more. I've actually traveled more this year than I did last year. And it was very much so like just happening. It wasn't unexpected. It's just like, I didn't know I was going to travel that much this year, but as far as travel, those were the only breaks I took. Remember, since June 24th, I was working 7 days a week. So I'm trying to figure out, what does it look like to just like rest? Like, what does that look like? And the first thing that I thought about, which is rest, but it's not, is like take a yoga class. So this morning I woke up and I didn't feel like going, but I know I wanted to go, right? I didn't feel like going, but I know I wanted to go. And so while I was in bed waking up, I literally called an Uber so that I didn't have a choice, so that I had to like jump up out that bed. So like I set myself up for success. You see how I did that? I called an Uber, and so it said 5 minutes away. I had to get up and brush my teeth and wash my face and get ready for the yoga class so fast that I wasn't even fully awake until I got in the backseat of the Uber. Reading, getting in shape, lots of skincare, and getting in full 8 hours of sleep. That's exactly what I'm doing right now, Samantha. Yes, that is what I'm doing right now. Reading, getting in shape, lots of skincare, and getting in a full 8 hours. Turning the alarm off and waking up when your body desires is how I use rest days. You know what's crazy? This morning I told myself I'm gonna wake up naturally, and I woke up at like 7:30. 7:30. I went to bed at like midnight, so that's not bad. That's almost 8 hours of sleep. 7.5. Hey, Catherine. Emma, so I gave up on my SP a while ago, and he recently came back. Congratulations. Congratulations, Angel. I know you've been working on it. You've been working on it. Now, you don't change up. You don't change up. Okay? Don't switch. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working on that self-concept. Don't shift your focus to trying to earn him or prove to him that you're valuable or worthy just because you got his attention now. Make sure you keep working on that self-concept. Keep doing what you were doing. Do not switch up. A lot of people switch up their method the moment that they get a little taste of what it is they're trying to manifest. Do not switch up. Hey, Maxie Poo. Do not switch up. Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to work on that self-concept. We met up in his car, talked, hugged, kissed, etc., but we're friends with benefits now. Okay. Is that what you want? Do you want to be friends with benefits? And don't feel like you got to fake the funk. Be honest. Be honest with yourself more than anyone else. Because if that's what you want, then cool. I don't know if I want to let him go for good, because I was happy before that. No, I either wanted to move on or be in a relationship. So don't accept friends with benefits. What do you mean, but we're friends with benefits now? Don't accept that. The fulfilled version of you would not accept that. So why are you accepting it? You're betraying yourself. You're sinning against yourself. You are accepting a circumstance that you don't want, meaning you are betraying yourself. Emo, what's your thoughts on tarot readings? My friend wonders if it's looking at the 3D. You were wondering how I was going to go live today, Samantha? Bingo, I'm here. Okay, so when it comes to tarot cards are tools, divination tools, okay? They are not telling you a permanent truth. They are telling you a circumstantial truth. They are reading your subconscious in the current state that you are existing in this very moment, okay? So if you are scared that your partner is cheating on you, the cards are going to come back expressing to you that you are experiencing betrayal within a union, or you're going to experience a betrayal within a union. It can only tell you what you're already thinking in your subconscious mind. So it's not making up something new. It's just reading how you feel. Now, if you don't want what the tarot cards read to come true, change your self-concept. You can change any tarot card results you receive. You can change them. The only reason people should be doing tarot is to figure out what's on their subconscious mind in the event that they can't listen to it, or they feel too anxious, or there's too many thoughts clouding their mind. They can't tap into and tune into what their subconscious mind is regurgitating, right? So the only time you should be getting a tarot reading is if it's just really unclear and you're having a hard time connecting and reading your intuition. Okay? Like I said, the results you get from a tarot reading are not permanent. You can change them if you want to. It's just about changing your thoughts about said situation. So I like tarot cards, but not because they tell me the future or they tell me the imminent truth. I like them because they give me insight on where my subconscious mind, what are my most dominant thoughts? That's what it tells you. It tells you what your most dominant thoughts are right now. If you don't want to have those thoughts be your most dominant thoughts, change your thoughts. And I guarantee you, when you go back to get another tarot reading, it's going to give you different results. Hi, Deji. True. It's just, even though I wanted a relationship, I didn't feel like doing the work anymore. So I decided to move on. So move on. You don't owe him an explanation. Now that he came back, I'm like, what to do? See? Y'all see how this happened? Angel wanted her boo thing, got her boo thing. Now she don't even know if she wants her boo thing. That's what working on your self-concept does. That's what valuing and loving yourself does. Now, don't accept anything that you don't want. You don't want a situationship. You don't want a half-ass effort. You don't want somebody only valuing you for sex and your body. Then you show up as the person who would never stand for no bullshit like that. Oh, I came in right on time. Hey, boo. How you doing, Sheila? Since starting Blind Faith, I stopped using them because the version of me that has what I want doesn't need to go and see if I'll get exactly. Oh, my laptop just went back. Exactly. It should only be confirmation of what you know, but don't depend on it. Exactly. You have all the power. You want a relationship, go in the 4D. You don't want him, let him go. I keep thinking he only wants my body because he hasn't texted me since our meetup last week. Even though we reconnected so well. And was dying to kiss me again, like hold me. I don't let go. Previously just gave up because I didn't feel like it. LOL. Well, I sort of stopped self-concept work like 2 months ago because it's not love that I want. I don't want it. You're always going to want love. You mean it's not love from him that you want? You don't want to be in a relationship right now? If you don't want to be in a relationship right now, then say that, but never say that you don't want love. Because you are love. Your sheer existence is the embodiment of love. You know that, right? Sorry, it was actually this Tuesday, but like, how are you going to say we're friends but not text back for days? Because he's still reflecting your old beliefs about him. That's why self-concept work is important. Y'all want to get the person, but y'all don't want to work on yourself. So when y'all attract the same person with the same bullshit ass behaviors back, y'all get confused. There's nothing to be confused about. You never change your perspective about the person. Y'all just want it to be contacted and validated. You never changed how you saw him, and you never worked on how long have I been preaching this to you, Angel? How long have I told y'all to work on y'all love languages? How long have I been telling y'all to work on conflict resolution? How long have I been telling you to work on figuring out what you need in order to feel supported? Figure out what you need in order to feel validated, appreciated, and truly accepted and loved and devoted to by a significant partner. Exactly. You manifested the same version of him back. Hi, Ebby Webby. Hey, Shreya. You manifested the same version of him back because you did not work on your self-concept. You did not try to work on your self-concept. You did not try to dive deeper into self and figure out what love meant to you. So you keep attracting the same type of person. Who are you and how do you behave when you are your most loved and supported self? You don't move out of desperation. You're not hyperly and overly suspicious of every man that you come across. Happy winter solstice, Shia. No choice but to work in self-concept again to feel exactly. If all else fails, work on your self-concept. How do you perceive yourself? How are you responding and reacting to undesired and unfavorable? If he is giving you half-ass effort, the fulfilled version of yourself would literally stop texting him, stop talking to him, or express to him that that is not what you accept. And if he is not willing to show up in your reality as the kind of version that you need in order to feel supported, wanted, and validated, he does not get your attention or your time or your energy. There are no exceptions. There are no exceptions. I need everybody in the comments who's trying to manifest the SP. I need you to type, there are no exceptions to how I want to be treated. There are no exceptions. There are no exceptions. There are no exceptions. There are no ifs, maybes, ands, buts, ors, nothing. There are no exceptions. I will not accept the bare minimum. I will not accept half-ass treatment. I will not accept friends with benefits or not accept half-ass treatment. I will not accept friends with benefits or fuck buddies. You do not accept the thing that you do not want. And the only reason that they're continuing to show up as that version of them is because you were so pressed to just get contacted by them. You were so pressed to just get a text. You wanted a breadcrumb. And then you got the breadcrumb and you were like, well, this isn't a whole slice of toast. Well, yeah. Well, this isn't a whole loaf of bread. Well, yeah, you didn't work on the bread. You didn't work on the loaf. You just wanted the one breadcrumb of a text message. You wanted the one breadcrumb of him only physically desiring you. So we shall move forward as a version of ourselves who do not accept anything less than what we want. Okay. Hey, Lynn, how you doing, Lux Vision? There are no exceptions to how I require to be treated, period. Our 3D has no choice but to bend to our reception. Exactly. Hi, Miss Mommy. Come on, talk about it. There are no exceptions to how I want to be treated. Just work on myself and he can do what he wants. If he shows up, it has to be right. And that's it. He cannot show up as anything other than what you want. And if he does not get what he wants. What about platonic relationships where there isn't desperation necessarily? There are people who are desperate to have friends. Trust you. There are people who are afraid to be alone. There are people who hate spending time on their own. And they feel like if they don't have friends, then they don't have anything. There are people who, there is desperation behind friendships as well. That's also a connection. That's also love. It doesn't matter if it's platonic or romantic or familial. It doesn't matter what relationship it is. How do you want your significant others to show up? That includes family, friends, and lovers. If they are not showing up in a way that you want them to show up, if they are not showing up in a loving and supportive and devoted or respectful way, right? Then they are not allowed in your space. They are not allowed in your area. If they are putting you in a position to think harmful thoughts about yourself or who you are or how you move about in the world, no. I don't give a damn who it is. I don't give a damn if it's Barack Obama. I don't give a damn if it's Honey Boo Boo. I don't care. Mama, daddy, grandpa, grandma, cousin, uncle, sister, best friend since elementary school. It doesn't matter. It's always going to be about you and what you are tolerating and what you are allowing into your reality. You write down all these things that you want, but when the opposite of them shows up, you accept it. So you, in our reality, are your only biggest hater. You are your biggest op because you're accepting things that you actually don't want for the mere trinket of validation and attention. So I want us to reflect on what are we allowing? What are we not speaking up about when something happens? that we don't like? What are we just, would the version of you who's confident as fuck, got their own money, got the perfect body, got the perfect health, got the perfect intelligence, got the perfect home, perfect friend group, would that version of you accept some bullshit? Confident, boss, respectable. Would that version of you accept some bullshit? I need answers. Yes or no? Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. It's very important. Sorry, y'all. This chocolate got me mouth watering, drooling everywhere. Sorry. Do you know what shifting is? What's your thoughts on it? It's the same thing. It's not special. It's not unique. It's not different than manifesting your dream life. Stop, love for real. I make frappes with them in Nutella. Love. This is my first time trying them. I love them. When people think about shifting states, shifting is literally shifting states. It's shifting your thoughts, shifting your perspective. You shift your perspective, you shift your thoughts, you shift your internal makeup. You shift your internal makeup, you shift your external makeup. That's all it is. It's just people use the concept of shifting, right? Because that is the way that they understand deliberate creation. It's just another way to understand it. Exactly. Techniques are all doing the same thing to get us to remember our power. Exactly. That's why I was like conflicted. That tweet that was like, how you a loser in your imagination. Eight down. That tweet 8 down, Shreya. How are you a loser in your own imagination? I want to shift to a reality where I have a different significant other. You can. Do it right now. Your standards, listen, I need y'all to understand something. When you do self-concept work and you work on yourself, your standards are going to change. Your requirements for a partner are going to change. That person who you used to want to manifest is not going to be as appealing as they used to because you've found your worth. You've found a significant part of your identity that you've been neglecting for so long. Now that you've been discovering it, you've been watering it, you've been nurturing it, you've been taking care of it, you've been paying attention to it, right? Because before you wasn't paying attention to self. You was paying attention to SP. Why aren't they talking to me? Why aren't they reaching out to me? Why don't they love me? Why don't they want me? Why don't they take me serious? But now that you're focusing on self and you're focusing on self-concept, everything is going in your favor. And so now you're switching your focus back to SP and they on the same bullshit that they was on before because you didn't change your perspective about them. And that part of your self-concept that knows that they are worth a committed and devoted relationship, that part of them, that part of you, that part of your self-concept. Now you done took your attention off of it. Remember, focus and attention is what manifests something and multiplies and expands something. So you were focusing on your self-worth. You were focusing on your self-love. You were focusing on how you felt and what made you feel good. You were focusing on all the things that made you feel like the best version of yourself. And so that's why you were feeling like the best version of yourself. And then they came back as their shitty selves and made you feel worse again. Why? Because you allowed them to be the operant power of your reality. You allow them to control your emotions. You allow them to control your self-worth. You allow them to determine how much attention and validation you will receive. They have to reflect back to what you're doing on the inside of you. Exactly. So the whole entire reason that you got him to text you and reach out to you and y'all kicked it and hugged and kissed and all of that, the whole entire reason that y'all even got to that point is because you were doing self-concept work. Never, ever, 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 ever stop. This is not a once in a lifetime thing. This is a lifestyle. This is a lifetime commitment, okay? I stopped self-concept work like 2 months ago. See? And when I say self-concept work, it's not like hard and intensive and painful work that you have to do over and over and over. No. Self-concept work is constant. I just received a negative thought about myself. Let me just change it real quick. Boop, done. That's self-concept work. It is, I want to feel beautiful today. I want to feel like my most vibrant and alive self. So I'm going to actually get dressed and put clothes on today. I'm going to actually get in the shower today. I'm going to actually brush my teeth today. I'm going to actually do my skincare today. You know, I'm going to put on a little blush today because it makes me feel nice and warm and cozy and pretty. I'm going to do these things for myself today because these things fulfill me and they make me feel a certain way. That's what self-concept work. Self-concept work is not sitting down and writing and journaling for hours and hours. Self-concept work is not standing in a mirror and saying affirmations over and over and over again for hours and hours. Self-concept work is, what am I thinking in the present moment right now? Okay, does this align with my fulfillment? No? Okay, it's time for me to change it. That's what self-concept work is. What am I doing? How am I behaving? How am I responding to people and things around me? Am I showing up as my most fulfilled version of myself? That's self-concept work. This is a lifestyle. You will be doing this until the day that you die. So don't ever think that there's a break. Okay? Self-concept work is being present and just really just being. When that really wasn't necessary, just changing my thoughts. Yeah, y'all gotta, don't worry about, like, if you are hooked on fucking phonics, and when I say hooked on phonics, I mean you're obsessed with something, you need to quite literally drop down into a void, drop down into nothingness, so that all you have to pay attention to is self. When there's nothing around you to distract you, all you have to pay attention to is self. That way you can go in, you can go within, you can look at the things about yourself that you like, look at the things about yourself that you don't like, and you could change them without distraction. And then you go back out and you show up as the version who you worked on internally. Amy, you're the best. I'm going to work on my self-concept again. Yes, and never stop. Always keep showing up, showing up, showing up. I woke up this morning and went to a morning yoga class. I woke up this morning and went to a morning yoga class. And the old version of myself wanted to stay in the bed. I wanted to go to that yoga class so fucking bad, guys. And so you want to know what I did to get myself out the bed? I called the Uber. And it was 5 minutes away. And I had to zip around that fucking house so fast to get ready, get my pre-workout ready, get my water ready. I had to wash my ass real quick, right? Well, not really wash. I took a shower last night, but I had to, like, you know, touch up what I did last night, do my skincare, brush my teeth, get my duffel bag ready. Okay, so do things that put yourself in a position to succeed. An example. Let's see if I can give you an example of how to do this with an SP. If an SP showing up as somebody who only wants you for your body, you still show up as the girl. I'm sorry, did you mistake me for a whore? I'm wifey. You have to become worthy of me. I'm sorry, did you just mistake me for a quick good time when you're bored? I'm sorry. I've obviously walked into the wrong room. Okay? That's how you need to be acting. Because the one who has everything she wants, gets everything she wants, get who she wants, she's not going to be acting like you was just acting. You know what I'm saying? You know that. That's self-concept work. That's self-concept work. You show up as that person of you who loves themselves, respects themselves, expects love and respect from others as well. Did you expect me to chase you when other men are proposing to me left and right? Did you expect that from me? I hope not. I hate to rain on your parade, but I am that girl. I love myself. I respect myself. I treat myself like somebody who has dignity, somebody who has things to lose, somebody who has people to see, places to go, somebody who has options. Did you think you were the only Mr. Right? I have 30 lined up. Funny thing is, I actually do have lots of guys after me, LOL, even without self-concept work. See? Thank you for the likes, guys. Ooh, 1.5K. Can we make it to 2K? I really appreciate you guys. This is why Neville is always telling you to think from the desire fulfilled. I'm a wealthy wife, so of course I have champagne with breakfast today. Exactly. What do you mean? My man's taking care of everything. My man is taking care of everything. I don't have to worry about anything. Suddenly my SP came back, so I feel like when I'm happier, it flows easier. Yep. What do you think about boundaries when SP isn't showing up how you want? You withdraw your energy. You set them boundaries. You let them know, I am deciding to set this boundary and I'm going to take a step back because this is how I like to be treated and you're not treating me this way. So I'm just going to give you some space. Don't give them more energy. You do not type paragraphs. You don't send them voice notes crying. If they are willing to disrespect you and not respect your boundaries, they are not moving from a place of love. And if they run away from you because you're setting boundaries, they are not respecting you. They are not loving you. They're not being intentional about how to treat you. So either way, you win because you dodged a bullet. And the moment that they start to show up, you keep on persisting in those boundaries. You keep on persisting and you do it in like the 3D. See, me, I'm outspoken, so yes. If you want to just pull a silent withdrawal of energy, then go ahead and do that. How do I really know that he likes you? You wouldn't have to ask if he really liked you. That's how you know. You would know. He would make sure that you knew. What do you do if SP ignored your call and text multiple times after things were looking good? They ignored your call and then texted you multiple times after the call? How do I finally get what I want? By focusing on your fulfillment, focusing on what makes you feel good. Focus on what makes you feel like you are living an effortless and easy life, right? You shouldn't have to fight or struggle for the things that you want. If you shift into the state of mind of someone who has everything they want, they have everything they need, everything will start to come to you naturally. And you might not believe me, but boy, when it happens, will you? The moment that I said, I have everything I need and I have everything I want, I have everything I need, I have everything I want, I have everything I need, I have everything I want. That is when everything started to come my way. The moment I stopped trying to force things to happen in my 3D, that is when everything started to come my way. We had a good date, then got ignored on a call and text after we texted for a few days. You withdraw your energy. Withdraw your energy. As long as you did your due diligence, you tried to call them, you tried to text them, they ignored you. Withdraw your energy and they must show up now. You don't want to move desperate. You want to move like you got options. You can do what you want. You can get who you want. And if you don't want to do what I need you to do in order to make me feel appreciated, cared for, embraced, and validate it, do in order to make me feel appreciated, cared for, embraced, and validated. Sorry, y'all, my phone overheated. Let me know if y'all can hear me. My phone overheated for a little bit. My SP is getting married, so that don't mean y'all not gonna be together. Y'all can hear me? Okay, perfect. Yeah, my phone overheated, so it took a little break. Thank you, Dar. Just because your SP is getting married doesn't mean anything. The more that you focus on the fact that your SP is not with you, the more that you focus on the fact that you are lacking something or that you are without something, you will remain lacking and you will remain without. Always. That will always, 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 always be the case. What are you focused on? That's what's multiplying. What are you focused on? That's what's expanding. What are you focused on? That's what's manifesting. That's exactly what's going to continue to happen. Let me scroll up. What do you think? We had a good date. Oh, wait, I already read that. I found the best subliminal, but she was like, people are obsessed with me to where I have to call the police. Like, girl, why mess it up? I can rebuke that part, right? You can rebuke that part for sure. Or you could find a subliminal. I know I can manifest my SP, but I'm so drained this time around and starting to make me resentful. Because you're trying. Because you're not manifesting from within, you're manifesting from without. You see what I mean, Viv? Like, I can't let go without getting mad at him. Let me remind y'all, the only thing that can happen outside of yourself is what is happening inside of yourself. The only thing your SP can do is abide by the beliefs that you already have about them. They can only reflect. Your SP can only reflect you. Your SP can only reflect you. They can't do anything else. Y'all are not moving as your most fulfilled version of yourselves. And that's why you're not getting what you want, as if you were fulfilled. You're not moving as if somebody who has options. You always move as if you have options. You always move as, I'm going to say it again. You always move as if you have options, period. Y'all moving like it's y'all only option. Y'all moving like you're chasing them. You're moving desperate. You're moving as if you're losing something. Whether they are with you or not, you're never at a loss. You're never at a loss. We had an argument yesterday, but he was mad I wasn't, and it was something really dumb. I told myself I didn't accept that as true and carried it on. Really didn't affect me at all. Yeah, fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. Dar, move like you that girl. Move like you're that girl. Move like you can have who you want. Move like you can have what you want. Move like you can do what you want and you go where you want. And if somebody's not showing up as the way that they're supposed to be showing up, they lose access to you. What's going on in the back? So I'm at my gym and there's like a daycare at the gym. And for some reason, they decided to put the daycare next to the co-working space. Terrible judgment. Terrible judgment. Out of all the things to manifest, we have to get it together. Yeah, God, like, come on, y'all. And it's crazy because, like, it's nothing wrong with trying to manifest an SP. It's nothing wrong. No, actually, I'm going to say this. It's nothing wrong with wanting an SP. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just y'all are manifesting from places of desperation. You are manifesting from a place of fear. You're manifesting from a place of no self-love. You're not even considering yourself. You're not considering who you are, what even are your love languages? What do you need in order to feel loved? Because if you knew what you needed in order to feel loved, then you wouldn't be going after somebody who does not make you feel loved. Hello? Thank you, DeLeonte. If you knew what love felt like, you would only go towards that. But the reason you're going towards something that doesn't want you is because you don't know what love feels like. You don't know what you need. And so if you don't know what you need in here, how the fuck are you going to point it out in the 3D? How are you going to find it out here if you don't even know what it looks like? Why are we not exploring ourselves? Why are we not exploring our hearts? Why are we not exploring our entire psyches to understand self first? You don't know what the fuck you want. You don't know what the fuck you need. You just want possession of someone. Y'all are manifesting out of ego. You don't want to be alone, right? And you want the validation from the opposite sex or whoever you're dating. You're not manifesting from a place of love. You don't truly want love. You want validation. You want somebody to give you attention. You don't want to be alone. You want to show it off on social media. You want that infatuating feeling. Love is supposed to make you feel fulfilled, not fearful of losing it. You're not experiencing love. How many times do I have to say, the person that you want, the person that you were with, you are not experiencing love. Love is calming. Love is grounding. Love is secure. Love is stable. Love makes you feel like you belong. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you want an SP, start with yourself. Take your focus off the SP and you will get the SP. And I know that sounds contradictory, but it's true. When you take your attention off the SP and trying to figure out how to get SP, you finally get SP because you're not worried about how to get it. When you're in a state of how can I execute, how can I use a technique to get them to want me, to need me? When you try to figure that out, you're in a state of I don't have it. You are in a state of, I don't have it. Every time you try to figure it out. How can I get my SP? When you are constantly trying to figure out how can I get my SP, you are in a state of, I don't have. So how do we shift into a state of, I do have? By adopting the mindset, I have everything I want and need. Everything I want and need. I am without nothing. The whole point of all of this is to have nothing and know that you still have everything. There is nothing missing. That's how you get the SP. That's how you get the SP. Explore that heart of yours. What makes me feel love? For real, what makes me feel love? Genuinely. What do I need? I know what I need. I need communication. I don't want to find shit out. I need you to communicate it to me as a man. I need support because I'm constantly helping other people. So I like acts of service, right? I need physical affection because I feel like I was a little touch starved for a long time. Like, what do you need? I need everybody in this chat right now, drop one thing that you want from an SP that will really just make you feel fulfilled. Just one thing. So whether that's communication, whether that's respect, whether that's a tender touch, whether that's gifts. What do you need in order to truly feel loved? And I mean watering that part of your heart that is afraid. Watering that part of your heart that has ever acted desperate. Acts of service, doing things to lighten the load for me. A tender touch, okay. Words of affirmation, okay. What else? Keep coming. Come on, y'all. What do you need in order to feel loved? Affection. All of them, but acts of service. Okay, acts of service. Acts of service. So you want someone to be considerate of you. Words of affirmation. So you want someone to communicate and express themselves to you. Quality time. So you want someone to just be with you, to just bask in your presence and enjoy your presence, enjoy you, whether you're speaking or not speaking. Quality time. Acts of service done with effort and intention. Thank you, Haley. Words of affirmation and time. Yes, mindful of me. Yes, I need all of it, all of that. Doing small things for me, going out of his way. Lovely. So this is really what you want. This is really what you want, right? It's not a text message that you want. It's not a phone call that you want. These are the things that you want. This is what makes you feel loved. And so we don't accept less than this at all. You have a question? What's your question, babe? Consideration, thinking of me and acting on it. I thought of you, so I got you this. I thought of you. I thought that you would be tired when you got home from work, so I ran your bath. I started your shower. I ordered some DoorDash. I lit some candles in your favorite fragrance because I know you like the home to smell good. I took your car to go get some gas because I don't want you standing outside in the cold. Consideration is what you want. Devotion is what you want. You want to be seen and loved and supported. You want to be lifted up, not pushed down, not disregarded, not pushed out of the way, right? We don't respond when they're doing shit like that, when they're pushing us out the way, disregarding, being negative. We don't respond. We don't engage with them. We don't give them our energy. We don't give them our time. We don't give them our love. We don't give them all the good things that they would have gotten had they been treating us right. We don't give them shit. Withdraw the energy. All those things y'all listed, they're not giving that. They don't get you. They don't receive you. They don't deserve you, period. The focus should always be on how you and your SP feel about each other. Exactly. I'm experiencing a thing now where I'm getting what I want, but no, I have this impending feeling of fear and doom. That's okay. Fuck the feelings. Fuck the fear. Fuck all of that shit. It's energy, and energy is temporary. Emotions are energy in motion. Emotion. Energy in motion. Impending fear. It ain't no impending fear. It's just a feeling of fear. It's just a feeling. Feelings are not facts. So it doesn't matter whether you feel fearful or not. You're still going to get your desire. You're still going to manifest the reality that you want. Fuck it. Who cares? And I'm scared. Now what? So I'm scared. Now what? I'm scared. So what? That's what y'all need to start saying. You feel scared? I'm scared. So what? I'm scared as fuck. So what? And do that shit scared. Persist scared. Affirm scared. Do all that shit. Feeling your feelings. Fuck it. Who cares? You are God incarnated into human body. Stop forgetting who the fuck y'all are. I don't care what religion you practice. I don't care what spiritual practice you have adopted and adapted to in this. At the beginning and at the end of the day, you are consciousness living in a skin suit. Consciousness can create any fucking thing. The only reason that we all exist is because consciousness created it. And we are pure consciousness. We're just, fragmented into billions of different bodies, billions of different lives, billions of different perspectives. Don't forget who the fuck you are. You are pure consciousness who can create whatever the fuck they want. You're so powerful that if you think that you're powerless, you become powerless. You are so powerful that if you think that you are powerless, then you become powerless. All right? All right? My SP got me my favorite brand of nuts. He always considers me no matter how small. Period. This goes for anything. SP, money, dream home, dream body, dream face, dream hair, dream whatever. Dream family. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. There is nothing that's impossible to get, have, or maintain. All right? So even if you're afraid, feel that fear and then let that shit go. So fucking what? I'm scared. Y'all want to know how many times I feel fear? Just because I have the knowledge, right, doesn't mean that I don't still feel feelings. But I don't give a fuck about being scared. I understand that I came down here for a human experience. I understand that I came down here as a human to feel the full spectrum of emotions, because you can't do it up there. You can't feel the full spectrum of emotions up there. Up there is eternal love, eternal bliss, eternal fulfillment. You wanted contrast, so you came down here. You wanted diversity, so you fucking came down here to experience it. Don't mistake these human feelings for the powerful impact on your reality. They can't change or move or do anything. The only thing that is powerful is love. And love is a state more than a feeling. How do I change the mindset? You do a little bit every day. You do 1% every day. That's how you change it. You do what you can right now. That's how you change it. You don't worry about the past. You don't worry about the fucking future. What are you doing right now? How are you showing up right now? Who are you responding as right now? If someone came up to you and did something undesirable or said something undesirable, the fulfilled version of you would react in what way? I want y'all, the only question y'all need to be asking yourselves from now until the day that you fucking die, what would the most fulfilled version of myself do? What would fulfilled Yoli do? What would fulfilled Megan do? What would fulfilled Keely do? Right? I heard I can revise something happened in the past. How would I believe it didn't? No. Wait, I heard I can revise something happening in the past. How would I believe it didn't? No, the revision worked and will forever not be in the 3D. So Keely, here's the thing about revision. Revision mainly on a surface level, it only changes how you feel and how you remember the situation, how people around you remember the situation. The only reason that you are revising the past is because you're focused on the past. I honestly don't revise. I only revise every now and then when I feel inspired action to do it, but I'm not really big on revision because it takes your focus off the thing that you want. It puts your focus on the thing that you don't want. And if you want to revise something, go crazy. But just know that if you want to step into the journey of revision, you have to quite literally be strong enough to not fall for your feelings and your emotions and the trickery of the 3D and focusing on the 3D and looking and checking for results and doing all that shit that we been knew not to do. We've been, how long have y'all been in the manifestation community? I've been in this bitch since 2018. And a lot of y'all have been in this bitch longer than me, asking the same questions in 2024. Why are we even mentioning the 3D? I don't want it to be brought up ever. I need to disconnect to move onwards, you know? So why are we focusing on it? Don't worry about revising it. It happens. Who fucking cares? Hold yourself accountable. Hold them accountable. Move forward. The physical reality can only reflect you anyway, right? And the things that I experienced in the past, I learned and became the most beautiful version of myself. Why would I want to change that? Why would I want to change that? I agree. I don't want to go back to the abuse. I've been out for 5 years. You feel me? Everything that you've ever gone through, you went through for a reason, to show you what you do want and what you don't want. Who fucking cares about the past? The past doesn't even exist. Time is a man-made concept. There is nothing but now. So why are we going back and exerting a lot of energy, by the way? Because what you're doing is you're using your energy to look back into the past. And not only that, you're trying to change the past when you only need to be focused on the present. Change happens in the present. Change doesn't happen in the past. Change doesn't happen in the future. Change happens right fucking now. Right now. So if you want to revise, I would say look into some techniques presented by Neville Goddard. That is the way that I used to revise. But I personally would not revise. The more and more that and I'm not saying that you shouldn't, I personally would not revise because I value my past. I value the things that I went through, the person who I became in order to be who I am today. Me, this version of me right now could not have been here without the things that I've gone through. This fulfilled version, this confident as fuck version, this wise version, who not only has knowledge, but they apply the knowledge and that turned it into wisdom. This version of myself would not have fucking existed had I not gone through the things that I've gone through. And I've gone through some shit. I've gone through some trauma, guys. I've gone through things, dark things. And I don't give a fuck about looking back and revising that, because guess what? They taught me the most beautiful, life-changing, valuable, soul-igniting lessons. Thank you so much, millionaire. You are confident. You are fulfilled, Yoli. All of us in here. If I can do it, then you can do it. Because everyone is you pushed out. We're all a part of the same consciousness. We are all a part of the same consciousness. So there is no shortage of love. There is no shortage of kindness. There is no shortage of success, wealth, health, beauty, resources. There is no shortage. Everybody can eat. There is no shortage. There is no scarcity. There is no lack. There is no reason to be desperate. There is no reason to act out of fear. There is no reason to act out of any feeling except for love and fulfillment. So the only thing that you need to be thinking all day, every fucking day, until it is on autopilot: what would my most fulfilled self do? What would my most confident self do? What would my most healed self do? What would my most loved self do if I was living in a loving and fulfilling space? How would I be acting right now? What would that version of you do? How would they talk? How would they dress? How would they walk? If I was really, truly, truly seen, really, truly, truly seen and loved and embraced and uplifted, how would I be acting right now? Would I be thinking that people are looking at me and judging me and talking about me and whispering about me? Would I be, and if y'all hear the kids, I'm in my gym. There's a daycare connected to this wall. So, and they're playing on the slides and stuff in there and screaming. So, sorry about that. I don't know why they put a daycare right next to the co-working space, but here we are. But yes, I expect good things to happen to me every day. Exactly. I would assume the best. I wouldn't worry about what to do now. Yep. The timing of this topic is crazy. Oh, really? Not available. You wouldn't be worrying about it, Margila. Yes. What will my most healed self do? My most healed self would enjoy my body, would take care of my body, would do things that exemplify that I love my body. You are so helpful and motivating. Oh, thank you. It's my wildest dream come true. Really, this is who I've always wanted to be. And I suppose it's who I've always been. It's just I believed other people's opinions about me. And so I let that become my self-concept. But now that I know who I am and I know who I want to be, it's easier for me to have the self-concept that I want. Y'all, this man is literally, he just walked in front of the window, stood right in front of me and stared at me. Waved and then like picked up his water bottle and walked away. That was so awkward. Like what? he could have stood anywhere. That is too funny. Men are funny. Thank you so much. I love me, really. Oh, thank you. You are literally reciting my self-concept bar for bar. So will nothing we don't want to show in 3D show up if we decide? Keely, when I said you are consciousness incarnated into a human being body, that's what I meant. Someone who can create anything, there is nothing that is impossible. What do you think the answer to that question is? And I want Keely to answer it. Let Keely answer it, y'all, because I know y'all know the answer. Y'all fast. Y'all some smart ones in here. So that's why I'll be having to give a little disclaimer. Oh, that's my name, Merly. Oh, Merly. I'm so sorry. I love Merly. I like that. So what do you think, Keely? That got rid of so much anxiety. Exactly. I do that several times a day to remind myself. And you're going to continuously have to remind yourself who you are, guys. When you get lost in the thick of it and you get lost in the throes and the thickness of life, you're going to forget sometimes. Big fucking whoop. You're human. You came down here for the imperfect human experience. You knew for a fact that you were going to forget sometimes. You knew for a fact that you were going to allow your emotions to take over you sometimes. And you knew for a fact that you were going to act like your worst enemy sometimes. You knew that before you came down here and incarnated into this beautiful and blessed body of yours. And in those moments, show yourself grace. Absolutely. Y'all got it right. I told y'all was smart. We really know, y'all. We really know. And we just need to be reminded. There is nothing new that I can teach you. There is only a new way that I can teach it to you. There's only a new perspective that I could filter it through to you. And if that resonates with you, then we connect in that way. And that's beautiful. But I don't want us to, the moment that we remember, I don't want us to like chastise ourselves for forgetting. Because that's the point of coming down here. If you are up there still connected to the main consciousness, the central creator, the God, right? If you are still up there, there is no variety. Just love. There is no contrast. And so that feeling, let me really blow y'all fucking minds real quick. That feeling that you get when you realize something and you're like, oh shit, it all makes sense now. Oh my God. That feeling, you don't get that up there. Because you're out of the flesh body, you're out of the limitations, and so you know everything. You're connected again with the everythingness and the oneness of life. So you don't get the learning something for the first time feeling. You don't get those aha moments. You don't get those I fell in love with you for the first time. You don't get those first time moments. I couldn't stop crying this morning because of that feeling. That beautiful fucking feeling. And that's why they say ignorance is bliss, because the more that you learn, the more that you feel these feelings of bliss, you open that mind up. Well, there's other reasons why they say ignorance is bliss, but this is my perception of ignorance. The beauty of coming out of it. The beauty of coming out of it. You don't get that privilege when you're remaining in the heavens above. Right? So that's why we come down to earth. We come down here to experience things that we would not have felt had we stayed a part of the omnipotent energy, the omniscient energy. Okay? We came down here to experience things for the first time again. You will never get that fucking feeling anywhere else except for incarnating into a being that knows nothing. It's been painful here. I want to feel love and joy. Then create it. Bring it out of yourself. Find it within. It's there. Look for it in your 3D. And the more that you remember, guys, the more that you look for things, the more that they start to appear. The more that you open your eyes and see things that you can be grateful for, see things that bring you joy. All it takes is one time. All it takes is one fucking time to look for joy, to look for fulfillment, to look for love, right? And then it'll start multiplying in your reality. You are love and joy. Exactly. I asked my fulfilled self last night what I need to know now to get to her. And girl, I was happy sobbing. Hold on. That's a fucking revelation right there. As within, so without. Exactly. Right there. As within, so without. Exactly. Yes, the claps again. Yes, the claps again. I'm telling you guys, like, when you connect these dots, and you put in the energy towards being right here, right now, and showing up as the version of you who you desire to truly be right here, right now, the past and the future don't even fucking matter anymore. It just doesn't. Thank you so much, Nick, for the follow. It just doesn't. Because, you know, if I am being my most fulfilled self right now, of course I'm getting what I want. It's lagging. Oh, no. You guys, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Hold on. See if I'm lagging. Not for me? Okay. How about when I miss SP so much because we didn't talk till now? So what? You still move from the most fulfilled version of yourself. Say, you literally say to yourself, yeah, I miss my SP, so I'm still only operating from the most fulfilled version of myself. And if he's not showing up as a version of him that fulfills me, so what? I go where I feel fulfilled. I go where I feel loved. I go where I feel appreciated. I go where I feel like I want to actually be. You can miss your SP and still not want to be around them because they're not fulfilling you. These lives always put me in such good spirits. I want to put you on loop in my brain 24/7. Oh, Shreya, that means the world to me. Thank you. Gotta go. Love y'all. Stay in your power. You can have everything you want. No limits. Thank you so much, Megan. See you soon, boo. Have a fulfilling day. I'm going to head out for work. See you, Ema. Perfection. Well, you guys, it was so good seeing you and talking to you. I really appreciate you guys being here, Samantha. Also, Samantha, I will be uploading that tonight. Stay tuned, guys. I will be uploading my live to YouTube. The last live, the one before this. And this one I'm going to upload after that one. Because Samantha been on my ass, y'all. Samantha been on my ass about these live broadcasts on YouTube. So I'm just going to keep uploading them. Damn, I thought she left. No, Samantha strikes fear in my heart when it comes to YouTube. Like, she's been on my ass. I think I manifested her for real. Because I've been wanting to get back on YouTube. And she's been so persistent. So I'm just going to do it. I have the description and everything all typed up. I did it last night so I could be just upload and ready to go today. Samantha, you're doing God's work. No, for real. She is. She really put me in check. I ain't gonna lie. But I love that, though. I love that you guys feel comfortable enough to be like, girl, get on your fucking Zoom. What are you doing? I love when y'all come in here. What did we say last week? What did we discuss? What did we learn? So I'm going to upload it. And then I'm going to upload the other one. We need these lives on YouTube. I know. I got y'all. I got y'all. But yeah, guys, I'm so excited to kind of just get this party started on YouTube, especially with all this TikTok chaos going on. I don't know what they're finna do with TikTok. I personally know we can manifest it to stay, which I don't think TikTok's going anywhere. I don't think TikTok's going anywhere. But I still need to get on YouTube. So I just want to say thank you. Your live saves have saved my mind so many times. Like shit, thank you. I am loving the person I'm becoming. I know that's right, Lux Vision. You guys, it's so ironic that you guys are even saying this to me right now, because I was exactly where you are, looking for answers, just looking for clarification on anything, just looking for a refreshing perspective that no one's provided yet. And now here I am being that refreshing perspective. So thank you. I really appreciate you guys. And if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be here. Okay? I wouldn't. How would I manifest a health thing gone specifically by the end of the year? How does time work? So time works, and time is backed by belief. That's how time works. Time is backed by belief, and repeated, persistent belief at that. Like if let's say you're on your deathbed and your doctor says, oh, you have 6 months to live. Your doctor is saying that because they are utilizing 3-dimensional logic. But if you are tapping into the 4D, throw everything that your doctor said out the window, because it's bullshit. Remember, time is a man-made construct. It is just a facet of the 4D. Okay? It is simply a facet. It is created. It is nothing that you have to abide by. Okay? So even if you say at the end of the year, I wouldn't even look forward to the end of the year. I would look at like January 10th and just see yourself healthy, living, thriving, moving and behaving as if whatever your medical condition is gone. What about the after? That's what I always used to tell my clients when I first started coaching. What about the after? What about the after? Don't worry about it's coming, it's on the way. Don't worry about, yay, I finally got it. Worry about, okay, it's done. I manifested it. What about the after, guys? You are a queen. I've been in awe of LOA for a while, but you really remind me how possible it is. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy I could do that for you. How do I manifest an expensive bill to go away? I didn't freak out when it came, but what now? What would you be doing if the bill was already taken care of, Ivy? What will you do now that Exactly. Okay, NA, I like you. I like you, NA. You're wise. But yeah, like Keely, if you were healthy AF, what would you be doing? What would you be focused on? Huh? What would you be focused on? Thank you, Miss Love. Thanks, girl. I've been on my Zoom. No, and it shows. It shows. Just start feeling the gratitude that the bill has been paid. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm so relieved. I'm so happy that my bill is paid. I'm so happy. I got free money now I can spend. I don't even got to worry about nothing. Everything's taken care of. All my expenses are always taken care of. I am in a state of mind of someone who does not have to worry about a damn bill ever. I am in a state of mind. I am in a state of mind of someone who lives their best life. They don't worry about money and expenses. I'm abundant. So now I can focus on arts and crafts. Now I can focus on learning how to make bookies and brownies, right? Now I can focus on clearing up my acne. Now I can focus on, what would you be focused on if this thing were not an issue? I'm trying to get there we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Just start feeling the gratitude the bill. Oh, I already read that. Thank you. Gonna visualize everything. Yes, Keely, be there. Be in the after. What about the after? I swear, said those affirmations. My landlord changed my rent. Wow. Need to head out. Happy winter solstice. Happy manifesting, y'all. Thank you, Queen Ema. Thank you, Queen Shreya. I'll see you soon, boo. Yes, not I. My is the bill paid, but I have. Wait, where'd it go? Extra money to spend. Yes, Lynn. Now I'm rent free because I'm taking care of the property while he's traveling. Ooh, you ate that up. You ate that up. The scream had me weak. These kids are throwing each other into walls and jumping off of things. I don't know what to do. Like, not only that, my bill is paid, but I have extra money to spend. Ooh, I have disposable income. That's one thing that also helped me manifest is I have disposable income. I always say that. I have so much disposable income. I have so much disposable income. Like, I have so much money. I don't know what to do with it. It's just so much. It's just so much. What am I going to do with all this damn money? What am I going to do with all this damn money? How am I going to spend it? Like, what? Had an argument with SP, but I know it's done no matter what. You had an argument with SP? That's okay. You still get what you want. You still get who you want. You still move how you want. Do you robotically firm or do you have a routine? I don't have a routine per se, but I do have a way of being that I continuously do. So every morning I do express gratitude. That's just who I am in general. Because I know when I am in a perpetual state of gratitude, I always get what the fuck I want. Because I'm always in a state of I have. Gratitude shifts you into a state of I have. When you are in a state of I have, you always, the door is constantly open. There is nothing that you can't have. Because you're grateful. You're constantly in a state of gratitude. Robotically affirming. I only robotically affirm when I get a new desire in order to install it in my subconscious. And then whenever I think about it, I'll affirm, yes, I do have that thing. I do have that person. Almost forgot. But yeah, so routine, just gratitude every day. Gratitude every day. Y'all, sorry. It's leaning against my laptop. Robotically affirm when I get a new desire. Just so that my subconscious mind can get used to being saturated with it. And if I don't robotically affirm, my being saturated with it. And if I don't robotically affirm, my other version of robotic affirmation would be scrolling Pinterest. You're robotically affirming when you scroll Pinterest. Or when you scroll anything, you're robotically affirming. You're robotically exposing yourself and focusing on something. That is affirming without using words. So if I have a Pinterest folder called body, and it has my dream body type in it, right? And I'm just scrolling the body folder, adding things to the body folder, admiring the body folder, saying positive things about the bodies that I'm seeing. That's me robotically affirming. Or you could just say robotically saturating, robotically something. But you are submerging your subconscious into a visual so that it is used to seeing it, so that it sees it as a new normal. The more that you see something, the more that it is called into your 3D. So that's really what I do. I don't really have a routine or anything though. My SP is with a third party. No, they're not. And stop looking at them. Unfollow them. Don't look at anything. Out of sight, out of mind. Look within. That's when you're going to get your SP back. Your SPs, a lot of times when your SP is with a third party, they are learning skills and relationship fundamentals that they need in order to even be on your level. But how are they going to get on your level if you're not even on the level that you want to be in? That means that when you do manifest your SP back, they're coming back to the same version of you who wants them and they don't want you. So what are we really manifesting here? Lock in on that self-concept. Lock in on that self-love. Lock in on that fun, exciting, igniting, fulfilling life. What fulfills you? What lights you up? What puts you in a position to experience the joys of life? That's what you need to be focused on. And that's when your SP is going to pull up. But by the time you even do all of that shit, you're going to be so fucking fulfilled that you don't even want that version of your SP. So they need to work harder to be with you. They need to do self-work to be with you because they cannot match up to the level of awareness and growth that you have. Stop looking at your SP and stop looking at the third party. You are further validating. Y'all, when I say that literally merely looking and giving attention to something is what manifested, that's what I fucking mean. That's how babies manifest. How did the baby manifest learning how to walk? How did the baby manifest learning how to talk? By focusing and locking the fuck in on people talking and walking. They're not affirming every day and journaling every day. I will walk, I will talk. They're not doing that. They're just looking at it and observing it. So what are you doing? Are you stalking their social media? Are you looking at old texts? Are you looking at proof that your SP doesn't want you? That's what you're going to continue to manifest. We manifest by sheer focus and attention, guys. All the techniques are just extra tools. Manifest like a baby. Start saying when your bills come in good. Oh, I already read that. I'm manifesting me some new earbuds per. What do you think of rampage affirming when triggered? I think it works. Because when you're rampaging, you're not giving your subconscious mind the opportunity to regurgitate the old story. You're interrupting your subconscious mind. And one thing the subconscious mind hates is being interrupted because it likes to finish its thoughts. But if you interrupt your subconscious mind's thoughts so much, eventually the thought will go away. Belief, doubt, fear, gone. So rampaging is key. I like it. It interrupts the old story and it installs the new story. I always say that I resemble those images. Yep. I've known about LOA for a year, done the affirming and living in the end, but don't see progress, feels not enough because you're focused on everything outside of yourself. You're not focused within. You're not focused within. You're not focused on living the most fulfilled life. You're not focused on what will my fulfilled version do? How will they react? It's all in the present moment. How are you acting? Damn it. How are you acting in the present moment? Stop telling yourself that story. Yeah, like, I don't think y'all, I mean, and it's okay. You're going to experience moments where your old story tries to peek its head out just to like check you, test you sometimes. Are you sure you're confident? Are you sure you're the girl who can have who she wants? Are you sure you're skinny? Are you sure you're rich? Are you sure you're healthy? Are you sure you're, who fucking cares? Would you want to be like your old self? No, then don't take advice from your old self. Don't weigh the opinions. And plus, the opinions of your old self are not even your own opinions. You took someone else's opinion of you and you internalized it and then you embodied it. And now that's who you are. But the moment that you want to embody the new story is when the new story starts to take place. Often people don't even want their SP anymore. It tends to happen like that. Because you boss up so much and you're like, ew. I wanted someone who doesn't even call me, doesn't text me, doesn't want me. I was desperate as fuck to have wanted that. I wanted someone who doesn't even check on me, doesn't care if I'm dead or alive, doesn't care if I'm sick or well. I wanted someone who did not express that they wanted me. That's how down in the dumps I was. That's how deep in the trenches I was. You feel me? The minute this goes up to YouTube, I'm there. So I want us to really, when I say think about what would my most fulfilled version of me do, I'm dead fucking serious, guys. I'm not playing around. That is the key to all of this. The point of life is fulfillment. not richness, not even health, not happiness, not even getting married. The point and the purpose of life is fulfillment. Do you feel fulfilled? And yes, you can experience sadness, anger, irritation, aggravation when you're fulfilled. Yes, you're still human. You have human emotions. You came down here to experience the full spectrum of emotions. So yes, 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 yes. The whole point of us being down here and incarnating is fulfillment. I'm getting to that point now, but we're moving through that. That's all right, Luxic. As long as you're aware enough to know that. A lot of people are not even aware. And that's scary to not be aware of that. But can't you change all that then about the SP? I'm new to all this and it boggles that mind that I have to believe it first before seeing it. No, you don't. Who told you that? You don't have to believe nothing. It's the law of assumption. It's not the law of a belief. All one has to do is assume. You don't have to believe what you're assuming. You don't have to believe what you're doing. You don't have to believe that it's possible. You don't have to believe a damn thing. It is the law of assumption. I've manifested things before that I did not believe were possible. We all have. We just don't remember that we did. Belief is not a requirement. Persistence is. Focus and attention is a requirement for something to manifest. Okay? So being that you are new to this, there's only a few things that you need to really remember, okay? 1, all you have to do is focus on something repeatedly. You want to manifest a new house? Watch some house tours. Watch HGTV. Look at interior decorator TikTok. You want to manifest a new house? Start packing some boxes if you're really bold. Start selling things. Start giving things to the Goodwill if you're really about that life. And you want your manifestation to come in faster? Behave as the person who's about to get it. You want to manifest a partner? Clear out a drawer in your room. Start researching places for date night. Start doing some internal diving to learn about what you need from a relationship. You like me already? I like you already. What do you need from a relationship? What do you need from a workplace in order for it to be your dream job? What do you need for a dream friendship to really come to pass? Explore that, write it down, accept nothing less than it. Okay? That's how you really want to. You want to pull it in and you want to pull it in fast. You start behaving as the version of the person who has it. Okay? And you stop giving a fuck about what people think about you. It don't matter. If they see you, girl, why are you dressing like that? You weren't dressing like that yesterday. Who do you think you are? Man, that ain't no Benz. That's a hoopty. Why you driving it like it's a Benz? Really start embodying that shit before it arrives and watch how fast it comes. I started buying things to cook for my SP, period. Because you're going to have these very intimate meals together. That is where quality time is best held. It's around a meal, in my opinion. I love food. What about ignoring the 3D? Can you touch on that briefly? Absolutely. You don't have to ignore the 3D. You react as if you are fulfilled. Somebody testing you, calling you ugly, react as if you're the baddest bitch in the fucking world. Somebody calling you broke, react as if you're the richest person in the fucking... Would somebody with infinite amounts of money... Like, for real, think about this. With someone with infinite amounts of money, how would they react to somebody calling them broke? Especially another broke person calling them broke. They would be like, okay, I don't really need to prove anything to you, but okay. And I know you're just calling me broke because you're broke. Imagine someone calling you ugly. Being the most beautiful woman in the world, how would you react? Like, you would quite literally be like... You would probably laugh. Let's be honest. You would probably laugh in their fucking face. Because you know the truth. You know what's up. You know that you're the most fulfilled version of yourself. The most beautiful version. The most richest version. The most healthiest version. You know you are. You would laugh in their face like they are a clown. Okay? So I don't want us to prioritize the 3D right? I want you to respond as the 4D. Like, I'll give you an example, like this morning, and I know I told this story earlier, but I'm gonna tell it again because it is a sure sign that everything works out the best. I decided that I wanted to start going back to the gym because I actually love the gym. I started to reject the gym because when I got into law of assumption and learning more about manifestation, that you don't have to do certain things in order to manifest. You don't have to work out in order to manifest weight loss. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. But I was like, why am I rejecting something that brings me peace? The gym quite literally brings me ultimate peace. I don't know what it is about the gym, but I love it. It makes me feel good. And sometimes I just come to the gym to just meditate. Like, I don't even work out. I just come to the gym. So I started to reject the gym because I was like, oh, wait, I'm not supposed to work out? Or no, if you don't like working out, don't do it. You don't need the gym in order to lose weight. Promise you that. But if you do like working out, never reject that part of yourself because it's something that you genuinely enjoy, which means it fulfills you. Here I am today. I just took the hardest yoga class of my life, got on live, and I feel the best I have felt in months. Okay? So doing the things that fulfill you versus doing the things that you think you're supposed to do are going to be all the difference. They're going to make all the difference. So yeah, you don't have to ignore the 3D. You just have to respond as your most fulfilled self. Respond as the version of you who has what they want. Do we have to keep affirming even when we get our SP back? So one thing I want you to know, Michaela, is affirmations are just thoughts. And it's just words. Affirmations are just words. They're not like a thing. They're not a technique. Everything I'm saying to you right now is an affirmation. Everything that you're thinking in your brain right now is an affirmation. Affirmations are just thoughts and words. So ideally, yes, you have to keep affirming. What I think you're thinking is robotic affirming. Are you thinking of robotically speaking in your mind? You don't have to do that. The only time I robotic affirm is when I get a new interest. And that's just kind of like, think of your brain as a computer. I robotically affirm so that I can install it into my hard drive, my subconscious mind. And then if I think about the desire, I'll just affirm, but I don't like consistently do it. Really, guys, the only thing you need is to react to things, react to life as your most fulfilled self, and that's how you're going to manifest everything. And I know that that's more simply said than done, but it's the truth. How would I manifest a friends with benefit into a committed relationship? First things first, stop fucking them. You no longer want a friends with benefit. You communicate, hey, just to let you know, it's not that I don't like you. I actually really do like you, but I'm looking for a relationship officially. So I think that what we're doing, we're going to have to stop. I appreciate it. It was fun. I loved it for that era of my life, but so I think that what we're doing, we're going to have to stop. I appreciate it. It was fun. I loved it for that era of my life, but I'm going to have to edit these little pauses out. Let me know if we're back so I can continue. All right, perfect. Yeah, guys, I think it's because I'm like facing the sun. I had to like get out of the sun real quick. I think that's why my phone is overheating. But yeah, if you want a friends with benefit to turn into a relationship, let them know, hey, I'm elevating, I'm growing, I'm evolving. And if you're interested in trying to explore a relationship, let's do it. If not, thank you for your time. That doesn't mean goodbye, by the way. That means thank you for your time as a fuck buddy, right? You open the door. You let them know where you are. You let them know where you're going. And if they are not in the space to go there yet, give them space and give them time to figure out how to show up as the version that you want. In the meantime, start exploring love. Start exploring relationships, conflict resolution. Start exploring what healthy boundaries look like. Start exploring your love languages. That's how you turn a friends with benefit into a relationship. Set the boundary. Stop having sex with them. And take it from there. This is crazy because I was going to tell him the same thing. I'm telling y'all, you already know what to do. It's just sometimes you need a little reminder of the amount of knowledge that you have. Even I do sometimes need a reminder of the knowledge I have. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to do because I feel like this live has already gone long enough. I'm going to get off this live. I'm going to head home and I'm going to let my phone charge for a little bit and I'm going to go back live because my phone's on 7% and it's overheating for some reason. And yeah, it's frustrating. And I want to be able to connect to some good Wi-Fi because my gym's Wi-Fi is, she's all right. She's all right. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I cannot wait. Make sure if you didn't follow, make sure you follow so we can stay connected. And I will see you guys later. Bye.